Hi, everybody. This is Chris from Vertical Without Bedsores. We're over at the Coliseum today in Calumet, Michigan. Little Mary's out there practicing skating. And, I'm standing in this thing called the Calumet Coliseum. It's got a lot of history to it. And one of the things you just walked into and saw is this, it's called a big copper, big slab, 683-pound slab of copper. And it's all polished. And then over here, you can see all the copper inside this rock. It said this slab of rich native copper ore was cut from a boulder that was dislodged from the bedrock of the Calumet conglomerate lode by the Continental Glacier over 12,000 years ago. Workings of the Calumet conglomerate mine came to the surface along Mine Street in Calumet and sloped to the northwest beneath the village. The mine closed in 1937 after reaching an inclined depth of 9,000 feet and producing 4.5 billion pounds of copper. Can you imagine that? And here, this place has been around for a long time. They got all kinds of pictures of, here's some from 1974, 75, Copper Island Hockey Club, 1973. Here's a ring, like a football ring, but it's hockey. This place has seen a lot of use and a lot of practicing. Here's the lobby. Here are the students, the ice skating students. They're turning their heads so nobody can see them. The Hollywood personalities. Here's 1944, 1945, 44, 43, going way back. Here's the main vestibule and a ticket booth. Pretty nice place. Looks like an old armory. And still in pretty good shape. You know, it's not all dilapidated and falling apart. But here we got stuff here from 1992. So you're talking 50, 60, who knows, 70 years worth of hockey enthusiasm. Now, Bob Macklin. Look at the hockey pants on this guy. This must have been from years back. 1956, 57. Look at this old homemade shin pads. You know, hockey is a very, very expensive sport. The kid down the street was a really talented hockey player, but his parents didn't have too much money, and he had a couple of brothers, and it's a shame because I think he could have probably been a professional hockey kind of guy. Now, we're going to go inside here, and guess who I just saw? Hi, ladies. How you doing? The moms and the sisters and who knows what. But anyway, we got some fancy footwork here. Mary's practicing. She's way at the other end. She saw me coming, and she probably didn't want to have me take her picture. But I'm going to go and see if I can chase her down anyway. A very nice hockey rink. Very nice. Isn't it?
Yes.
Nice and smooth. Smooth. And you got all the kiddies, the girls. Nobody wants their pictures taken. Hi. How you doing? Good. Doing a Mary. Coming to see Mary. Hey, Mary, come on over here and say hello to your fans at Vertical with Bedsores. Been practicing? Now, who are these kids?
My friend.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hi. So, can you do some fancy moves for us? Come on, Mary.
No.
Come on. Go backwards. Put it in reverse.
What?
Put it in reverse, can you?
But Clara.
He doesn't know how to drive in reverse, do you? You know how to skate in reverse, Mary? Put it in. I'll leave you alone. If you put it in reverse, I won't bother you anymore. Come on, reverse it. We're blocking everybody. See how nice she skates? Mary pretends to be shy, but she really isn't that shy. Are you, Mary? Now, you wouldn't think it, like this is sort of an informal after-school kind of exercise practice. But there are really some very, very talented skaters here. And they take this sport quite seriously. And they are required to practice a lot. And if you don't show up for practice enough, then people they're not too happy about it. Look at this girl here. She must be, she's the instructor. Now watch him take off here. Ooh, excuse me. They look shy here. See little Mary there? You know, and the place was pretty well maintained, really nice clean paint and a nice skating rink. The ice is well maintained. Tons and tons of ice here you see sometimes, even in the summer. They'll take a front end loader and discard all the old ice and let it melt out in the parking lot. A lot of people, a lot of entertainment, a lot of hockey played here. More hockey than skating. And, there's all kinds of, up here in Copper Island, there's all kinds of outside skating rinks that kids come out and practice hockey informally. And I know there's one in Tamarack and one in Amique. See how they're warming up here. They look like birds, don't they? Look at them. They look like birds. Mary looks like a bird, too. She's trying to ignore me. Okay, well, listen, I don't want to be a big disturbance, so I'm going to leave. But signing off, Chris from Vertical without bedsores. Here's our ardent fans, right? All our skating fans here. Hi.